Hey everyone, welcome to the Fast Friday Facts for February the 19th, 2021. Thanks for joining me today. Hey, another interesting week, but what's new? We've had several of those, a couple of more storms this week that kept us from being in person. And I know for some of you, the last thing you were thinking about was school. You were worried about power. Could you get to locations that you needed to? Did you have access to water? So we know that there are a lot of challenges that are faced out there, and we hope today that everyone is getting back to some form of normal in that area around water and power and heat. I do want to take a couple of minutes to say thank you to some groups of people who try to keep us going all the time. We appreciate the road crews from the state, the county, and the city who are out all the time in some really tough weather trying to make it safe for us to travel. And also to the electric crews who are out working in some atrocious weather at times trying to restore power. And we know when you don't have power, the only thing that you're really thinking about is when is that back. So we appreciate those crews that do that. We also wanted to make sure that you know that we don't just randomly make decisions about school and whether we're in session, whether we're virtual or completely shut down. We set in with briefings that the National Weather Service, when we're able to do that, to find out what's coming. Once it's here, we really don't worry too much about what the weather services have to say. Then it's looking at power outage maps to see what our community is looking like and how that is going to impact us moving forward. So we want you to know that we're always trying to make the best decision that we can, and I really appreciate the families who worked really hard this week to make sure their students were still able to be on virtual. Hopefully this is the end of the storms for a while. Don't mean to jinx us at all, but hopefully we'll get out of that. We'll be dealing with some consequences of this for a little while, obviously with downed trees and issues of that kind moving forward, but hopefully this coming week we'll settle back into some type of normal. Also wanted to make sure that everyone understood that this coming week we have one little difference than normal. Monday will be a red day, Tuesday gold, Wednesday our normal virtual day, Thursday back to red, but Friday will be a virtual day also. So just wanted to remind everyone that we have that coming next week, and give another shout out to our health department because Friday they'll be providing our staff with a second round of vaccine, and they have had to work really hard to try to make sure that that happens this week. You know, it's not just Kentucky that's been facing some weather issues, and that's impacted the ability to get doses in. And as of right now, we're looking forward to that for next Friday. So we'll keep you up to speed on that in case anything were to change. But did want to say thank you to them for all the efforts that they've put in to support us throughout this entire year and through this one more area as well. That's really the information around the weather that I wanted to share with you and the schedules moving forward. We did have the opportunity this week to talk to some of our focus groups, and we're now starting to think about what that plan will look like to support our students. We had some great feedback from some students and from parents, from our community, from our teachers, and we'd had the staff the week before, so we've had an opportunity now to hear some things, and we're starting to look at what that looks like and look forward to sharing that information with you. Also, most of you know that the board canceled the Thursday meeting this week and moved it to next Tuesday, so I wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. And during that meeting, the board will be taking into consideration the idea of returning on a more regular schedule, so we encourage you to listen in for that information. Hey, this again has been an exciting week. Next week will probably be an exciting week too, but maybe it'll be exciting in a different fashion, and that will be with students back in the building. So hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me this week, and look forward to speaking with you next week also. Have a great weekend.